Here I am with old mate Beck and Alex, and they're going to tell us their story.
You go first.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I've been a Christian, I would say, most of my life. I was raised up in a Christian home, went to church and everything. And I had a solid relationship with God when I was a kid, I remember that. And as a teenager, I walked away from God for a bit. I always knew He was there and I always knew He loved me, but I don't know, I went off the rails a little bit. And when I was about 16, I went on a youth group camp and it kind of got me thinking again about like where I was in life and where I should be with God. And since then I've just been growing into a deeper relationship with Him. What do I say about now? I suppose the difference He makes in my life now on a day-to-day basis is I know that there's purpose in everything. Like He gives me a reason to raise my kids right, and He helps me to love them and have patience, and He gives me His heart for not only my kids but other people as well. And He encourages me. I know He's there. I know He loves me every day, and I suppose He just gives me a reason for everything.
Well, I'm slightly different. I sort of grew up in a Christian home, but it was more Christian morals, like no swearing, be kind to everyone, and so forth like that. And in coming into high school, I sort of went away from that and sort of had a two-faced sort of life, where I'd still be the good person to my parents and people I know, and at school I'd just be a bit of a idiot and would do what I wanted. And Beck actually invited me to youth group, where I went along and started to actually build my relationship with God and know Him more personally, and as a father figure was a really big thing for me. And so God really comforted me in where I was and really took me under His wing. And it's been a really cool journey. Met some awesome people and made a whole new family through church, and just the way I do life and how I bring God into my workplace and everywhere I go. He's not limited by just being in your household, but He has to be a part of everyday life where He's just constantly with you, like your mate and your brother and your father, and he's got to be there through everything. And when I know when I'm struggling with God and don't have a good relationship, I suffer from a bit of depression and anxiety. And when I don't have a good relationship with God, that really suffers. And God really helps me work through them situations, and really comforts me. And I know I'm safe through Him, and that also applies to our kids. They know they're safe with Christ and that they have a relationship with Him, and that's our legacy and super, in a way, is our kids, that they will keep pushing God's kingdom wherever they go. And and that's our sort of where we want to be, push that onto our kids, and wherever we go we want to know that we're Jesus freaks, or whatever you want to call us, Christians, or a friend of God. And that's where we're at. So.
That's good. And so what does it mean to have real hope?
Well, Jesus gives me hope, and it's because He wants to be involved in my little everyday stuff. I know He loves me because He cares about every little thing. Like the Bible says, cast your cares on Him because He cares about you. And I've been learning to do that lately. Similar with bit of anxiety and depression after having lost little bub, and he's shown me that he cares about all the little things and loves me regardless, and that he's so gentle on us. He never pushes us or gives us more than we can handle at that time. Like, well, he does because he can handle it, but yeah, he's just so gentle and he's so good, and we can trust him, and that gives me hope.
That's good.
Yeah, I really think with having real hope, it doesn't have to be in the big things when you're on your deathbed or like, that's when other people can come to Christ, when they know they're going to die and they have that realization, well, I don't want to go to hell. And but I think actually having real hope is when you are in just everyday life. When you're at work, you don't have to go to what everyone else is doing, or you don't have to go to the parties and get drunk. And it doesn't have to be like that. I think you just do life with God and every moment with Him, and putting every second with Him. And we all fail with that, but I think it's just learning, constantly just realising yourself and knowing in your heart when you love God that you'll follow His rules in a way. But it doesn't have to be rules what everyone thinks. It's about real love and just hope. And I think that's what God's all about, is just being with you constantly, and it doesn't have to be in them big moments where you're suffering. It's just everyday life.
Yeah, gives us a purpose beyond just little things that make us feel good, or like a nice house or whatever it might be. It helps us to see, like, God helps us to see the big picture, and have eternity in focus rather than just little stuff that we might go to every day if we didn't have God in mind. Yeah.
I think a lot of people get it wrong, that God's just in church and it's only on a Sunday, and after that it's fine, and then you come back on a Sunday and do it all again. But it's really just doing every single day of the week, not just a Sunday or when you're with Christian people.
That's good. And can I just ask, why do you want to be part of Real Hope Church?
I think it's important to be connected to a church family, so that we can encourage each other. I think it's good to be surrounded by people who have that hope like you do, and who can encourage you and pick you up when you're down, who you can encourage and who you can learn from too. I think God's made us for connection and to have relationship with people as well as Him. And I think a church family is where that should be found.
Yeah, exactly what Bek said. And I really go to that family feeling church, and it does feel like a family, and that when you go there that you always know someone, or when someone new comes, like, it's all everyone who goes, and it's not just odd people, but
Some of odd.
But just really having that family environment and really just walking through life together and making sure everyone's okay. It's really cool.
And it gives us a good platform to go and encourage other people who don't know Jesus as well.